work with all the players during the practice rounds on all their equipment. We do all their lockers, the balls, putters, wedges, woods, irons, anything, bags, clothing, shoes. Everything that the players use or need, we have on this truck, and we provide service for the 3 practice days. And once the tournament starts, they're on their own, and then we'll see them again on Monday at the next week.
And how many players would you be in contact with during an average week?
Well, this week there's 144 players in the field. We got just under half of them just in the driver. Now, if you start adding hybrids, fairway woods, and all the players that play our stuff from other companies, we're probably touching, I'd say, 100 of the 144 this week that we'll have to make contact with. And we won't build clubs for all of them, but I'll bet you we build clubs for 55 to 60 of the players this week so far.
And is there a certain model that's being really popular this week?
Well, we're killing it with the R15. The driver's been unbelievable. The AeroBurner fairway woods have been unbelievable. So we have the most R15 drivers in play. AeroBurner fairway woods are killing it. #1 model out here by far. Now the AeroBurner is starting to catch on. A lot of guys are loving the fairway woods so much they're coming in and asking for the driver. And the AeroBurner is catching up on R15. I mean, R15 is still the #1 model, but AeroBurner is giving it a nice run for its money. It's really fast, and you know, it's hard to give up the speed factor. I mean, it's the fastest driver that's ever been made.
Now, are there certain players that you know, spend a lot of time in here over others?
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes. I mean, guys are going to have, you know, at the start of the year we're getting all new equipment, so sometimes it's an easy fit, sometimes it's a hard fit. I mean, there's no, you know, rhyme or reason. Of our top players, you know, they're all pretty similar. You know, Dustin uses a lot. Jason Day's probably the easiest of our big 4. Dustin and Rose test a lot of equipment. They like to do that. Sergio's kind of in between them, but Jason's pretty simple. Jason's an interesting one because he doesn't know a lot about what's going on. He doesn't want to. He just wants us to build a club, have it work, and go perfect the first time. If he hits it the first time and it doesn't work, we literally just take it back. And generally, anything you get him, it takes about 2 minutes to get it in the bag. He'll hit 2 or 3 good, and then so we just got to get it right. We know what he likes, and that's kind of the goal.
And that's a big thing for a lot of the guys. They're out there on the range, and you know, they just want to see the ball flight they want to see, right?
Yeah, and yeah, it's like anyone, you know, when you hit a club the first time, you get a first impression. So we got to make sure it's right. If we give a guy the wrong loft or the wrong shaft or the wrong weighting, he's not going to hit it well. So I mean, that's the only tricky part about this job. And you know, what I really try and focus on is when I build a club, I want it to work on the first hit. And we work with these guys a lot, and I've been out here 15 years. I've worked with these guys so much. Even our top players, Sergio, Dustin, Jason, Justin. I mean, I know exactly what they need. When a new club comes out and we go to R15, I know exactly what to do for Rose, where I'm 95% confident he's going to hit it good, then it's just some fine-tuning. So, but it's fun. It's a challenge.
So the 15 years that you've been here, that's pretty much parallel with the massive progression, I guess, as far as TaylorMade. We're here celebrating a little bit of the 15 years of technology, starting sort of the R series and sort of the holy grail sort of driver and things from the start. So, you know, what have been the changes that you've seen in that 15 years with the company?
My first tournament, I worked, we had some orange-headed or super steels or something in Hawaii, and I think we had 4 drivers in play. That year was the 300 series year. I mean, we started the driver technology revolution. We were the first ones to 830 COR, and that's what the 300 series was. It took us by the summer, and I believe it was the Milwaukee event, which was kind of right around the British Open at that time, we won the driver count. The reason we won it is our drivers were going 10 or 15 yards longer than everything else out here. We're the first ones to COR, you know, at 830. So it was a pretty easy sell, and it's been fun. Literally, we've been running the driver counts ever since then. So it's been a nice run. But the reason we've done it is we were the first to all these technologies. We're the first with adjustable weight. We're the first with the adjustable hosels. First with the face angle adjustments. I mean, every technology. The first to make a 3-wood in rocket balls that had driver-like launch conditions. We have led the way the whole time out here in all the technologies in woods, and even in irons, slotted irons. No one else has been able to get slotted irons in play. Rocket Blades Tours. Now we got RSI with 2 slots. It's a player. I mean, we get the job done out here, and the reason we're touching 100+ players on this event this week is we have the best technology, and we are the leaders. Perfect.